Yo, wake up. And thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. I didn't even start. You followed. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, look, the ora. Oh, you guys can't hear it. All right, let me go turn on the audio. Okay. How are you guys doing today? Are you guys having a good day? I'm not gonna lie, my eye is like really dry. I think my either allergies are kicking in or it's just dry. My nose is stuffy. My throat is tight. My eye is itchy. I think I'm dying. Heyo, give me a second. Let me turn down the volume. Turn up the volume for this and turn down the volume for the music. How are you doing, Rainbow? But yeah, I'm... What's it called? I think I'm either allergies or something because my eye is like really itchy. I ended up taking a long nap too this afternoon. Well, maybe not long. I would say it's probably like 30 minutes. But yeah, I fell asleep on the couch after cooking and eating. Food coma. Even though I just had a sandwich, some fried potatoes. But hey, my eye is itchy. I wonder if I should have got a humidifier. Does a humidifier help with dryness?
While dying, or drawing to fight the dying? Yes,
I'm both at this point. My eye is itchy. Whoa! Oh no! This is it. This is actually it. This is it. I'm actually dying live on stream. I turned on stream to just die. Give me a second. My eye.
Heyo.
I have eye drops. Do you think eye drops will help you? Maybe it's just the air. I don't know. Maybe I caught something. I don't know. Oh no. Am I getting sick? This is not what I wanted. I only go out like one day and I suddenly like catching every single disease. This is why you don't want to go outside, guys. Someone tells you to touch grass, don't believe them. Alright, but hey, wake up, sheepies.
Will you announce your death live on stream in the case of your untimely
yes,
demise?
I will come and make a graduation announcement that I am dying. Alright, we got a couple more to do. So we got 3 cats, right? We got Grim, we got Froggy, we got Fusion, Fenner, and Seal. Alright? So let's come up with some concept. Oh, I should pull up some references. But yeah, how are you guys doing tonight? You guys having a good night? Let me tell you, I was cooking some dinner and I was watching a video about vintage cooking, like old-fashioned cooking. Have you guys ever heard of an onion sandwich? Give me a second. Let me go get some ego corrosions. So I decided to try to make my own version of an onion sandwich. I have not. Yeah. So during the Great Depression time, right? Like there was a lot of things that were basically used up, right?
Boop.
Oh, making. Ooh, did the Final Fantasy cards came out?
Onion sandwich sounds peak.
Well, actually, it's interesting because I had one myself. Basically, it's not really just an onion sandwich, but they called it onion sandwich because onions are so abundant. It's actually just a meat and onion sandwich, right? Hey, Sanix, how you doing? So how did they make an onion sandwich back then during the Great Depression? It was literally bacon, bread, and onions, right? And hey, don't lick yourself, dog. My dog keeps on licking himself. I think it's because he's also dry. But yeah, so basically it's like...
The Final Fantasy card's been out for like 6 months-ish.
Oh, then it just means that they've always been sold out. Have the scalping market been really bad? Because I tried looking for some on the... I remember trying looking for some before. And I didn't know...
I just now got the going live notifications 8 minutes after you went live.
Oh, I went minutes. I don't know how it works. Sorry, my brain's not working right now because I think my allergies, I think I'm getting a cold, I think I'm getting a flu, I think I'm dying physically. But yeah. I didn't know, but what's it called? I thought there was like a new set for the Final Fantasy cards because I'm seeing everyone talking about it. I remember like trying to get them.
The only place I got FF cards was at an antique shop, lol.
That's crazy. Are they scalping it though? Like how bad is the scalping situation? Is it as bad as Pokemon? Because when I remember the first set, I tried to buy some myself because I like Final Fantasy and I saw there was like really cool Final Fantasy 14 card.
Has been out for a while. I still need to get my hands on XDeath.
Oh, I didn't know XDeath had a card. But I remember trying to get the Final Fantasy cards because I love Final Fantasy 14 and I wanted to get those cards, but for some reason, every place that I tried to check on either were sold out or the prices were like twice as much as what the market price was. It's crazy. The scalping situation needs to calm down.
He doesn't have a very good card, but he's my fav villain.
Which one? Are we talking Final Fantasy 14? Or you're talking about XDeath?
It was bad from what I heard. The FF cards makes me want to get into the series though.
You never played Final Fantasy? Okay, if you gotta play a Final Fantasy game, I would recommend my favorite, which is Final Fantasy V. It's a pretty good like jump into it, very straightforward, and the job system is one of my favorites, right? Most of Final Fantasy games don't have a job system, but the thing is, like, in later Final Fantasy games,
What
they
is
have
funny, the
jobs.
Spider-Man cards wasn't scalped.
I imagine it. That's the thing, though, because, like...
Interesting group of creatures. From the classic Phoenix to a D&D Coetal and then to
Yeah.
SCP-682, the unkillable lizard.
Pretty much. Give me a second. I'm just pulling up my references. That way I have an idea of what I'm drawing. But I found that interesting, too, because, like, I heard about it, and I heard, like, some sets actually didn't do that well when it comes to it.
I love the FF5. It was my first in the series.
My first in the series was actually FF10, and that was when my friend who had a PS2 and I didn't, they invited me over and I played it and I was like, oh my gosh, what is this game? And they're like, Final Fantasy. So when I finally got my first like PS2, I got Final Fantasy 10 on it, right? And then that made me just go back and play the earlier games. So I went back, the first one I played after Final Fantasy 10
Well,
was...
I plan on playing through all of the FF games.
Oh.
God, I only ever played a lot of FF13, but never beat it.
Yeah, the thing is, the old generation of games is so different from the new generation of games. I think it's like after 12, technically the games have like kind of convert or diverge into a completely different genre of games. But yeah, 6 was my first game after 10. Then I went back to play 5. Then I went back to play 4.
Alan LeBob, Alan
Wait, no,
LeBling.
3. Hey Fenner, how you doing? We're doing some lobotomies right now. Open up. Give me a second, chat. Let me go draw you really quick, alright? Let me go draw you guys and give you guys a lobotomy, okay? There you go. Here's you guys right here, right? Right? And then here's your tiny little brain, for we are little preys, right? And then here's my big old lobotomy ice pick. Oh, wait. You don't put it directly through the skin, because fracturing the skull might leave skull shards and you might get into a lot of trouble. Therefore, we had to stick it up your nose. There we go. Lobotomy successful. Oh, and to make sure we're extra successful, we need to like get a little hammer. There you go. Bonk. But yeah, I love Final Fantasy. It's one of my favorite series. I just wish that the latest games kind of go back to the old formula of Final Fantasy. I personally prefer the turn-based. I don't know. This one's not a good reference. I don't know like how many people also prefer it, but personally, like, Final Fantasy to me is turn-based. Like, I prefer it that way. And I'm hoping that with the success of Persona and Expedition 33, Square Enix gets a hint that there's still room for turn-based games. I hate it though when people say like, oh, turn-based games is like old and like outdated. No, you're wrong. Get out of my video games. Stop that. All right. Next one. So we're gonna draw 3 cats. I like the idea of just 3 cats, right?
Only JRPG I've played was Xenoblade Chronicles.
Ooh, that's a good one to start with.
I hope we get another good mainline Dragon Quest.
Was the last one not good? Like, the thing is, like, with the Dragon Quest games, I always thought they were consistent. Like, they've always done the similar formula of turn-based, and they just had like a good long adventure with side quests, but they never really like stray off it. If anything, like Dragon Quest in terms of gameplay and like formula does it better than Pokemon. Like, they evolved the formula but not too much, and they evolved the graphics and not too much.
The only JRPG I completed was Metaphor and Clair Obscure.
What's Clair Obscure? I haven't heard that one. I heard about Metaphor though. Metaphor is pretty good from what I
They
heard.
had some good ones, and DQ11, which was really good, then some not so good MMOs and weird spin-offs.
I see. Well, the thing is, the spin-offs never count towards the main games. Like, I remember getting Dragon Quest Heroes because I liked the Dragon Quest series, but I haven't really played much since 8.
Clair Obscure Expedition 33 long.
Oh, that makes sense. I have to play that game. I heard so many good things about it, and I'm a turn-based lover. Like, if you give me a game that's turn-based, I'm gonna love it. Alright, I want to make it like, so 3 cats is literally just 3 cats in a coat, right? But then we're going to also make it... Oh, I got an idea. We should make it so that the cats aren't actually real, right? They're there as a ruse. I like this idea right here, where it's like a mouth on it. But I want to make it so it's like a coat, right? It's like a coat, and then like the cats are in the hands as if they're controlling it, right? Okay. Alright. I want to make some more eldritch feeling to it. Okay.
Great music, persona-like battle controls. Clear orb score is a very fun time.
Ooh, I see, I see. Okay, I have to give it a try one day. I already drawn some thumbnails for the game for some people, and it was a really fun like thumbnail, though I think the thumbnail spoiled me. The thumbnail spoiled me on the plot of the game. But that's just part of my line of work. When you work as an artist, you can't help but have to draw like things that may spoil you. Ooh, I want to draw like more teeth. You should just draw a bunch of mouths, right? I mean, like his pants, right? He's formal. He's formal. Okay. I'm thinking. I think the cat should have like button eyes because they're made to deceive, right? These cats are not even real, right? They're just made to deceive with its big old smile stitched together, right? And then like we should have like a stitch together here at the neck point, right? And the thing is too, underneath is the human body. This is like a normal human body, right? Okay. And we should do the same here. Like we should have also teeth here, right? Actually, I kind of like the idea of it like the teeth just going down the body like a zipper, you know? There you go. Have you guys ever played Altaria games? Altaria like Totori, Rorona, Merururu. All these like Altaria games that Gus comes out with like once a year, they're pretty good turn-based games too. I love it too because their alchemy system is always really, really fun. Oh, we should have like the 3 different emotions. So this one's like the sad one, right? 3 cats in a coat. Oh, and it should be stitched in different ways too, right?
Your version of Joe Cat's voodoo dummy.
Joe Cat? Who's Joe Cat? Voodoo dummy? But yeah, I just want to try. I want to play some more JRPGs. JRPGs is my favorite category of game, but the problem is, like I said before, JRPGs are the longest category of games, right? You have to commit a lot of time to it. There you go. If it wasn't for the big time commitment when it comes to JRPGs, I'd probably play them a lot more. The thing is, like, it's not that like I can't spend that much time on it. It's just that oftentimes, like lately, I've been having not much time to play games, right? So I just need a game.
Chained Echoes is pretty good and
Never heard
not
that
super long.
Like I haven't have time to just sit down and play for a long period of time. And JRPGs are not the type of games you want to play. Like open up your Game Boy, play for like 5 minutes, and then like just drop it, right? Because that's the only time I have to play for like RPGs, and that's why the Pokemon formula works so well for me. Just because of the fact that like I could just open my Game Boy and I could just like essentially play for like 5 minutes and make some progression and then go to sleep, which is what I do at night. But JRPGs, you have to commit a lot of time because like oftentimes the cutscenes are like 15 to 20 minutes long, and that's like all I have time to play for a video game sometimes. And I don't want to just spend all my time just doing a cutscene. But I miss being young and having all the time in the world for video games. Video games! I used to be such a gamer back in my day. Back in my day, we used to game really hard. There you go. And then we'll make another one of these. Stitch hands, right? And this one, I want to make it so the mouth is like prying open. Like screams of terror. As if like it's trying to say something, right? Okay. Speaking of which though, speaking of video games, I don't know if you guys saw this week's schedule, but this week we're going to be playing Growl Online. Have you guys ever heard of Growl Online? Because if not, you guys are in for a good treat. Because Growl Online has not aged a single day. Despite it coming out in 2007, the game literally, I want to say, actually looks worse than it did in 2007, which is kind of scary that that's possible. And the reason I say that is because back then they used to have a client for their game, right? But nowadays, you actually have to just like you have to play it in their browser or you play it on Steam, but they only have one version of their game on Steam. Here, I'll take a picture of what their let me go take a picture of their login screen. And you're gonna say, Alan, what the heck is this game? Like, oh, I got a Terry Boozoo. Oh, interesting. Right? Look at this login screen really quick, guys. I want to show you this. This is for their newer version of their game, which is the Old West Growl Online. Do you see this? And for their classic version, which is technically the one I sort of played on, except that the one I played on was like a custom server called Unholy Nation, which was their popular one, right? I used to go on Unholy Nation all the time after school. I would just like, after school, jump onto Unholy Nation and collect my items and then like log out. Here you go. Here's what the login screen looks like for the main version of the game, right? Like, it's kind of sad how much worse it looks. Back then they had a browser and you could choose like the world you want to log into, and yeah, it's crazy. But now it's just log in and start. I can't wait till you guys try this game though. It's interesting. It wasn't a very good game back then, and honestly, since it hasn't aged a day since that time, it's still technically not a very good game. But the thing that made it fun was not the gameplay itself, but the social interaction and the exploration of the game. So I'm kind of excited to do that with you guys. And it's free. That's the thing. As long as you don't like get an account. If you guys don't get an account, then it's free, you know? And the thing is too, funny thing, okay? I mentioned this in the Discord, but back then, the only reason you want to get an account is to actually save your progress. The game actually does not save your progress. So what I do when I play online was that every time I logged into Unholy Nation, I would go running around collecting all the upgrades, like the sword upgrade, the health upgrade, the defense upgrade, all the hats and stuff like that. Every single time. It was like basically my dailies. It was my dailies before dailies was a thing. Just because I never paid for an account since I was like a wee little lamb. So I've always just ran around and collected the upgrades. I don't know what was, like that was an Unholy Nation, so I don't actually know where, the upgrades are in for the main version, but we'll see. I think it'll be really fun. There you go. You guys like 3 cats? Literally 3 cats, get it? 3 cats! Let me make sure it's the same scale. He's like a little tall guy. There you go. I want to make sure it's like about the same scale as the other ones. Yeah! I like 3 cats.
Very cool.
Yeah, thank you. Alright, next one. Or, well, let's color him in. Okay. I want to make sure like part of him is still like skin color to remind you. And we're going to have like the famous RGB, right? There you go. I want to make these things are like our amalgamation of different colors to show that they're stitched together. Right? And this one's like this. And the top part. RGB cat! Let's make it purple. I think purple would look better. Is there any old MMOs you guys used to play that you guys remember from your olden times? Not Closer. I know Federer would probably say Closer. I feel like I asked that question a lot, but that's because like I like hearing about the old games that you guys also got this weird fascination for.
Alan Louise. RGB. You mean Rello, Brad, and Greg?
Yes. I don't know. Is that a reference to something? It's kind of crazy though. Like looking at like the fact that Growl Online exists still. I don't know how they did it, but they outlasted literally so many MMOs. They outlasted New World. I just realized that.
I wasn't allowed on the internet as a wee one.
Oh, that makes sense.
If I referenced, I just like being dumb.
I get that, I get that. Yeah, New World is going down. For those who are New World players, my condolences. In fact, if anything, they're outlasting Destiny, which is crazy to think about. It just goes to show that like manage your budget to make it so it's like as low maintenance as possible of a game. and being able to like still make money from it without extorting your player base is a good way to survive for the long term. Granted though, I have no idea how they're surviving. And I like though they still put like their fake viewer list or their player base, because on their thing it still says that they have 1,500 players as if at all times. In fact, let me tell you how many players they have right now, right? I can't believe that they have 1,500 exact every single time I check their website. Yep, it's 1,500. I checked this website so many times and it's always 1,500. Either that or 500. I think they upgraded and now they're at 1,500. I wonder if it's bots. Sponsor me, Growl Online. I'll bring life to your game. Watch this. As a VTuber, I will bring life to your small game. I remember too. Okay, so back when I was playing Growl Online, so on the Unholy Nation, it's mostly community ran, right? Because it was made by a specific player. It's like one of the player worlds, I believe that's what they call it. Yeah, player world. It's a player world, right? So essentially, a lot of the staff is like players, right? Or at least friends of the moderation team. I don't know. But essentially, funny thing that happened was one of the nights that I was playing, a moderator, I guess they were really unhinged and they went crazy or something, because they were giving away free tokens, which is the what's it called, the monetary things, right? And they could do that because it's on their server, essentially, right? So I got a lot of free pay-to-win tokens and I bought so much stuff with it, but the problem was because I didn't have a login ID, since I didn't pay for it, technically I lost all of it as soon as I logged out. But it was really cool. I got to try out instruments, I got to try out some skins, I got to try out some cool rides. Like, if I had a real account at that moment, I could have like been running around with all the bling.
Nice.
Yeah. Because like one of the moderators, I don't know what happened there, but he was just like giving away tokens and I just happened to be in the area and I just like kept saying, hey, can I have some more tokens, please? Also that game, it was the first time, like, okay, it's a weird story, but I'm okay with telling it because it's just silly and dumb, right? But it was the first time I got forced to ERP. I got forced ERP in there for the very first time.
WTF.
Yeah, like, I don't know what was happening, right? So basically I went AFK and then there's like this player out of nowhere, right? I don't know, like I went AFK, I forgot the reason. I think it was like Mama Sheep was calling me, or I had to do something, or I had to do homework or something. I don't remember. I used the bathroom. But when I came back, there was a person hiding in the bush, and then like they were on top of my character and making all sorts of ERP messages. Right?
Crazy.
Yeah, it's weird too, because I think like I try to remember, but I think if I remember correctly,
that's fucked
yeah,
up.
if I remember correctly, they were also like bullying me beforehand. Like I'm trying to remember it. It's like been so long, but I remember the ERP part. But I'm trying to remember what led up to it. But they were like sending me like mean messages beforehand, right? And I don't even remember what happened between that and then them starting the ERP. Yeah, it's crazy. Like the thing is, like, you think that not Minecraft, World of Warcraft or like Final Fantasy 14 is bad with their ERP? No, the players back then on this Growl Online is more effed up because like there's no moderation technically. It was like, that's why it was called the Unholy Nation, I guess, because technically it was player ran. But it was really like, it didn't really traumatize me or anything.
On old MMOs I think I played Brave Frontier and some other one I can't remember. There was always ERPers.
Yeah, that's the thing though, because like I realized this too in these like smaller games where essentially there's not as much moderation. People are much crazier with their ERPs, you know. So be careful. It doesn't bother me at all. Like I know it happened to me when I was like say middle high school. I don't remember. It was one of those times. I don't remember the definite age, but I thought it was silly and stupid, and it just went over my head. But like looking back at it, yeah, that was pretty bad to do on a player that's unsuspecting. I never said my age online either, so they didn't know they were committing a crime. They didn't know they were criminals at that moment. I remember Brave Frontier though. Apparently I was like looking into it. Like apparently Brave Frontier was getting a recent game, but it was like focused on the crypto chain and stuff. Criminal activities. Unsuspected criminal activities. Next one. Alright, so we got 3 cats done. Let me go wipe that out. Next one is Grim, and we're gonna make Grim into a harpy. Okay? I don't think I have any references. Let me go check the Discord really quick to see if there's a Discord thing. Like if there was any references for Grim. I never ERP'd though in a game. I've roleplayed though. The thing was like me roleplay, like the small amount of time that I did roleplay, I actually had a lot of fun with it. Let's see. No.
You could use the WrestleMania one.
WrestleMania? Okay, I could do that. I forgot which one was you though. Let me go check my list. They have the title or the card name with it, so let's see.
I guess I've technically RP'd considering the amount of TTRPGs I've played.
Oh wait, are you? Oh! I thought the text to speech said ERP. I was about to say you're ERP'd in a tabletop game. Wait a second. But yeah, like it's actually really fun because like I like putting myself outside my body and coming up with like a different experience, you know? Let me see. Let me look up some harpies. I got an idea, but I want to like harpy. Okay. Harpy dragon. Okay. Do birds have necks? You know what? I'm gonna give you a neck. Okay. Wrong one. I put it on the wrong layer. There you go. If you never RP'd before though, you gotta give it a try. It's actually not as bad as it sounds. I think it's the problem with RPs on servers. They got a really bad reputation thanks to like, you know, people like being all over the place, you know? Okay. We're gonna base you off a harpy. I think like the most defining part of the harpy is the booba to define it, but we're gonna also put feathers on the booba, you know? Like we heard of chicken breasts. There you go. That way you don't get in trouble by Twitch. Okay.
Gonna keep it family friendly.
Yeah, family friendly. We are family friendly here. We are fighting dreamers. Da 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 da. Okay.
Alin Laphel.
Thank you, Sadix. You still have your gun emote. You know, I haven't really done an emote in a while. There's like a lot of things I need to do. I won't lie. Like, I'm in my burnout phase right now. After Inktober, I don't know if you guys noticed, but I've been much more sluggish as of late. But usually after Inktober and Hollow October, it all comes back to me, and I feel much more like lethargic afterwards. So I'm in my burnout phase right now, so I say as I still continue to draw. I want to make your talents much more talent-like. There you go. You look like a Monster Hunter icon. Okay.
Don't burn yourself out, Alin.
Yeah, that's the thing though. Like for me, like I try to push myself as hard as I can to know my limits kind of thing. But whenever I get burned out, I usually just take things slower. I try to still finish things on time for all my clients and stuff, but I do work at a slower rate until I recover. It's sort of like in a marathon, you know? like in a marathon.
Don't
right?
just burn out, light yourself on fire, smile.
That's what Inktober and Hollow October is. But basically, during whenever I'm burned out, like I slow down. It's basically like in a marathon. Imagine somebody that sprints, right? When somebody sprints, they essentially like use up a lot of their energy, but they don't just stop, like, you know, they don't stop moving forward. What they do is they start walking, you know? That's what it's like with me and burnout, right? So with me and burnout, like because I'm tired, I'm not going full sprint right now and just like drawing as much as I can. I'm going at a slower pace and drawing what I can for each every day, while still trying to make sure I keep a good pace with my clients. You know? And I think in my opinion, I think that's a good way to approach burnout, because like sometimes when you like hit burnout,
always take a good break, Tilda.
Yeah, I appreciate it, but my break is usually just me playing games at night. But that, like, I think it's like everyone's different. You have to figure out what works for you, but I feel like that's a good way for me to approach burnout.
I'm in academic burnout, unfortunately.
Yeah. The thing is, like, the one thing that bothers me about being burned out when I get burned out is that I feel worse when I don't get anything done. And it stacks up on the feeling, you know? So it's like, I'm burned out, so I can't do anything, right? Therefore, I feel bad for not finishing anything, which leads me to feel even more burned out. It's kind of like a cycle, you know? So that's why I think that when it comes to burnout, at least for me, it's important for me to at least get things done, even if I don't feel like doing it, you know?
If there was a head pat Twitch reward, I would do it.
I appreciate it. I don't usually do head pats though. I am a independent sheep that needs no head pats. But I think that's the thing. Everybody approaches it in their own way. Some people feel more energized when they just get a good break, but usually I feel guilty. And it doesn't help that, like, oftentimes I have a lot of clients that I work for. Hasn't failed me yet. Hasn't failed me yet. Okay. Let me go ahead. Should we, like, add a beak nose? No, I like it better.
Everyone's still turning into monsters.
Yeah.
Remind me, who are we drawing into monsters still?
So this one is Grim. So we finished up 3 cats just now, right?
I feel antsy when I have stuff to do, so burnout just makes me more antsy, but I can't do the work, so I end up having a ton of type 3 fun.
Well, that's the thing that, like, you have to figure out, like, what's the minimum you can do, even if it's like, or at least for me. Like, I feel the same way, but I think about, like, what's the minimum I could do. And for me, sometimes the minimum is just, like, outlining, or sometimes the minimum is just, like, sketching, right? Like, I would consider this a minimum. Like, this is not, even though it looks like a lot of effort, it's actually very low maintenance. The fact that I could get these done within, like, 15 to 20 minutes, this is 100% low effort. So I essentially, like, these are some things that I would do for clients if I'm feeling so low energy. I think that's the thing, like, you have to figure out about yourself. It's like, what do you consider high energy effort and what do you consider low energy effort? So on days you don't feel like doing anything, you could do your low energy stuff and still, like, move forward and progress, you know? It's rough, but at the same time, I guess you could say I'm a workaholic. I know people are going to say that. In fact, I've been called it several times that I'm a workaholic. But I just see it as a...
This
like,
is low effort. It's very good.
I appreciate it. But for me, this is technically a low effort because I'm not really putting too much thought into it. I'm just essentially just drawing what I feel. Right? And plus, I'm not, like... I think the thing is, too, what I consider low effort is doing stuff for myself because I have very low standards.
When I have burnout, I simply switch my art form visual to written.
Oh, that's a good idea too. Yeah, see? That's one way to approach it. I want to give you, like, malnutrition to you. You're a hungry bird, Grim. Okay? But you have thick thighs. Thick chicken thighs.
When I have burnout, I pass out by sleeping.
Oh, that's an approach too. Sometimes just getting rest can help. There are some times, though, I get so tired that I really can't draw. And those are the times that I just spend a whole day playing video games. So, But on days like this, like, even though I'm a little tired, I could still push through with some just doing small things. There you go. I like how this wings like curve around. There you go. Let's make like a little like circle using your wings. There you go. I like the way that looks. Maybe like something like this. There you go. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just adding aesthetic flair to it.
You know, wood.
Grim, this is you! You can't wood yourself! You cannot wood this thyself. That's illegal. You know, funny enough, I drew just like 3 birds, like, for overall together.
Self-assist?
No, we don't do that here. That's illegal. The only time we do that is in the coffin of Andrew and Lele. Which I'm gonna play soon. That's the third bird though. We got like Snivy, bird. We got Moku, bird. And now we have Grim, harpy. Okay.
3 birds? Sounds like a certain 3 birds I know.
You're right. Let's... we could have one be the small bird, one be the large bird, and one be the medium bird. Free bird? Is that a song? Free bird? I don't remember. Okay, I'm putting a little bit too much details into you.
Long guitar solo.
Yeah, that one.
Free Birds is also a movie, I think.
Is it that movie where the birds attack? Have you guys ever heard that movie? Or seen that movie? The one where the birds become like evil and they start eating people?
Birds of a Feather.
Yeah, Birds of a Feather. No, it's not that. But there's a movie that's like that where it's basically, I'm gonna give you a skirt. You're kind of like a little naked. I'm gonna give you your skirt. But there's a movie about like how birds started attacking people, and it was like supposed to be like a horror-esque kind of film because like the birds are everywhere and they start like pecking at anybody who goes outside, and people are like stuck inside.
Free Birds is the one where they go back in time to the first Thanksgiving to get turkey off the menu.
Oh, interesting.
Have a skirt smile.
No, I want to give you a regular skirt. We really give you it's like a little remnants of your human self. I don't know if it's called Burvimic. The Burmimic. But I remember how that movie ends is that the family that they followed pretty much did try to escape, but it's like their fate is left unknown because the birds are following them. Something like that. I think it was like based off like a book. And I remember like the book didn't really go into detail about like a lot of things. Okay. I forgot how cute some of these idols are. We really need to get back into Idol Mania. Uma Musume, guys, my Uma Musume stamina's recharge. Did you guys who here still plays Uma Musume? Any Umas here? Did you guys try the new cup? It's pretty cute. The Unite Cup. Basically, you're raising a team, which turns out the team is just your support cards. I haven't done a Unite race yet, but I'm getting there.
I've been too busy to play.
Yeah, I didn't get to finish my campaign. I just started it, but it's really cool so far. Okay, we'll make it like a white harpy. Actually, no, I think like a brown harpy, brownish harpy would be good. Okay. There you go. We gotta cover up your bust after all. That'd be too lewd. Okay. Alright. This is a little too yellow. But the new cup is really cool. And you know what's fun? Actually, Uma Musume is giving away a bunch of free stuff right now. They gave a bunch of carrots and there are 100 free rolls on, I believe, cards. So people are building up their support card collection now. I'm building up my support card collection because the 100 free rolls is going to help a lot. I don't really roll support cards, but now that now that they're giving us 100 free rolls, heck yeah. Like, when it comes to gacha games, I feel like Cygames is the only company I can trust long-term with a gacha game. Because I know they're going to give us a lot of free things when it comes to gacha.
Lestinka.
Yeah, hey Sorty. Check your Umas right now, Sorty. You get 10 free rolls each day now for the gacha cards. I also got the New Year's Matikare Buku. I don't know how to pronounce her name, but the fortune teller girl. I did get her in the gacha. She's very cute. How you doing, Sorty? We're drawing monsters today. I'm turning chat members into monsters.
I think Moon has done a pretty decent job so far.
Yeah, I do too. I think actually P Moon's did a good trusted custom.
Cool monsters.
Yeah. See, we have Saren, right? We have Snivy. We have Tao. We have Sanix. We have Package, right? We have Moku. We have Lily. We have Rainbow. We have 3 cats. And this one's Grim. Do you want to get in this monster action, Sorty? Do you want to become a monster too? Because I have an idea that I could do for you. These are very off the cuff though. They're not like super clean. They're just meant to be like really quick drawings since I have so many of them. There you go. You're more colorful.
Kinda too late, lol.
I'll add you on the bottom of the list. So in what's it called? If I finish them all up and I still have time, I'll do you, but if I don't have time, then I won't. I'll add you on the bottom. Okay. But yeah, it is past Halloween. we went past Halloween time. Kinda wanna like use
wow, lewd.
The only lewd thing here is you guys for thinking that's lewd.
What is your fav kind of monster?
If I had to say, I like slimes. I think the idea of a slime is such an underrated idea. And I just wish like people would like use this idea of slimes more with their whole digestion thing. Like oftentimes slimes are seen as the low-level enemies in video games, right? And I wish that wasn't the case. I wish that like slimes would actually have like a lot more presence. Because like the idea of this thing that would digest you or start digesting you on like touch, right? Is a very fun concept, right? The idea of like this walking stomach, essentially. That's why I like Slime Girls. Slime Girls 2020, 25, or what year are we on? 2025. Yeah, we're still 2025.
In D&D 5e, they're strong, but just annoying unfortunately.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, I kind of wish like there's a lot more potential with slimes and people like use the whole idea of digestion more frequently. Because like, I like it when the games give the slime corrosion, allowing it so like when you hit them with weapons, it causes your weapons to start breaking, you know? I feel like that's like the whole idea of slime is such an underestimated and under like used concept. And I also like the idea that like when the slime like captures you in a way, like Dark Souls had a pretty good slime. It was very simple. It wasn't too threatening when it's on the ground, right? They're very durable, but then like if they fall from the ceiling, they kind of suffocate you in a way, you know? Sort of like in Dungeon Meshi.
That's why Alin loves melting love in LobCorp.
You caught me! I also just like yanderes. I was talking to a friend and they were like, they said they like yanderes and I was like, me too! Me too! We both like yanderes, let's go! I like yanderes, yeah!
Melting love is so annoying to manage.
She is. And I remember when I played Lobotomy Corporation, I got Melting Love. I had to keep my, funny enough, the one that worked with Melting Love was Alin. My Alin little pawn, right? So I had to keep him in the elevator. I kept everybody else in the elevator and I kept Alin in the main room. And the only time that they came out of the elevator was when they had to go deal with the other anomalies while Alin was inside Melting Love. And don't take that out of context.
Alin is the assigned melting love agent slime.
Yeah, I even had the outfit.
Slimes are very used for a very specific concept, macron /_degrees_/macron. While he was doing what with melting love?
I was working with Melting Love. No, guys, don't be stupid, no. Don't say lewd. You know what, thinking back on it, I didn't realize that I actually put myself to work with Melting Love. There you go, Grim. Harpy. There's your Harpy with very long legs. Alright, next is Froggy and Doubt. Okay. I had an idea with Froggy and Doubt. Okay? Let me go pull up a reference of Froggy, and then I have an idea of what I want to do with it. Okay?
Still would smile. I can resend if needed.
No, it's okay. I can just scroll up. I'm saying right now, Grim, you can't wood yourself, you know? Okay? I'm gonna use this one because mostly the thing I need from you is the hair, right? I mostly need the hair aspect. But I have an idea, alright? So if the word is doubt that I want to use. Okay.
Wait, whose is this?
This one is Froggy, I believe, right? This is you. Yeah. This one's you. Okay. Did I pull up the wrong one? Oh no, I pulled up the wrong one. My bad. That's Rainbow that I pulled up. Actually, where are you?
Was this the October shop?
No, this October we didn't have a shop. I just gave it to everyone for free. I gave it to everyone for free, so everyone that volunteered got a monster. Also, I don't have you actually, Froggy, on the list. Well, not like on the list. You're on the list, so I don't have your reference. Yeah, if you could send it on the Discord. That's why I said it's not too late for you, Pet Sorty. Anybody that's coming in late, I'll add you to the bottom of the list, and if I get to you, then I get to you.
I'll find it RQ.
Yeah. I'll get started on yours then. I have an idea, right? So if we're talking doubt, I'm thinking about like a specific pose, right?
You are more than welcome to move on to the next one.
No, I'm gonna do the pose, but I'm just gonna add your hair or your character features, right? Let me see. I want to make it look like this has like taken its warn. It started to warn you out. Like you've been like doubting yourself this whole time. Okay?
Oh, it's first thing in Sheepy Volunteers.
Sheepy Volunteers? Okay. Let me see. Sheepy Volunteers. The first one is Sheepy Volunteers. Yep, I see you. Oh, perfect. This adds to my idea even more. Okay. Because then I could just take out you don't have teeth, right? Okay. Alright. We could do something like this. I got a sort of idea.
I need to do another rendition of my creature.
Oh, you should. Make your OC. Man, I got a lot of work. I got a lot of work in stored for me, actually. Speaking of OCs. Like, suddenly October I didn't really get as much work, but I had a lot of work from my normal clients.
Cause that one is like 4 years old at this point.
I think it's pretty good still. But like I have like a manga, 2 pages for a manga that I need to draw for a client if they hire me. They still are considering me between me and different clients right now, but if they do hire me, I'm going to be drawing like a manga page for them. Then I also have like a animated thing I need to get back to someone for. Then I have...
Every time I watch you, even twice a month, you are super busy.
I know! Kid. And then like someone asked me if I would like to work with them on merch, making them some merch for their anniversary on December. So it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be an interesting next couple of months. I have some interesting projects that I'm working on with other people, right? I'm gonna be busy, and I know like for another person, I'm also gonna be doing a... Actually, I have 2 animation things now I think about it. One animation is gonna be simpler, but the other one's gonna be much more complicated. Okay. I like the idea, like, of like, I wouldn't say tendrils, but like these spiky hands. Let me see. I wanted like at first hands to be coming out.
Did you get that tummy practice during summer?
I sorta did in a way, but not. Like with some of the drawings I did draw a tummy, but outside of that, I haven't really done much. It's weird because like I think part of the tummy practice came from Fufu stuff. Or not Fufu, Fifi. Fifi. Fufu is more say-so. Okay, but not as much tummy practice as I want.
Stuff that seems out of your general circle.
Yeah. I don't know, it's interesting actually. I have quite a wide range now of like things I could draw. Funny enough though, like, sexy is still not one of them. I'm able to draw it for Fifi, but I still have to like do a lot of research and like referencing for it. I like how Fifi's body pillow came out though. It came out really cute. I mean, like here, let me show. If you guys are, we're in the night hours. It's fine. I'll show it. Have you guys seen the Fifi one? I put the censored version on my Twitter because, you know, Twitter. I don't want to get shadow banned. But there's actually a version where there's the what's it called? There's no blackness inside the in the dress, right? Like you could tell, like I had to like last second censor this. That way I don't get in trouble with Twitter. I don't want to get shadow banned. I've been hearing a lot about how people are getting shadow banned.
Boy howdy.
Yeah, boy howdy. But the original of this one actually did not have a shadow, and I gave Fifi the one that's shadowless. Maybe I should add more tendrils. Oh, what if like instead of tendrils, you're leaking blood? Right? Like there's like a part of you that's still human, but the part of you is still inside here. There you go. And wherever you go, like you drip blood. Like a girl on her period.
Ooh.
Yeah, I like that concept. I didn't mean it for like to be like a girl on her period, but I meant it like as a way like you have a core.
Zamfefe getting free spicy. Our boy got favorites hypo.
The thing is though, the reason I'm okay with doing it with Fifi is because Fifi is more like she is built to be lewd. She's a lewd tuber. But normally, like for everybody else, I would ask for permission and such and make sure I get some permissions. Plus Fifi pays me the like extra. She didn't pay me extra on that one. Like she didn't pay for that at all. She just volunteered, but I thought like I would be doing her a miss if I put her in a very say-so pajama, you know? I don't know. I guess that's part of it. I don't know if it's playing favorites. Maybe it is playing favorites, but I feel really bad when I do it to anybody else other than Fifi. Because Fifi is so outwardly lewd, you know? Not to say like she's like you know, any of the like derogatory terms towards lewd things, but it's just her branding is outwardly lewd, you know? So that's why I thought like I would be amiss if I did not, and her fans would not like be amiss that I draw her in a very innocent outfit, you know? Okay. I want to have like claws on your face.
He finally achieved the loot after 4 years of saying he would.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about like I'm actually considering adding the loot
Makes
tax,
sense.
right? I don't know, maybe I don't like the way that looks. I'm thinking of adding the loot tax. So, like, basically, maybe I will do more etchier things for you if you pay maybe, I don't know, I'm trying to think, like 10%? I don't know what would be the loot tax for it. Because Fifi technically pays a lot more. And I feel kind of bad that she's paying so much more for her art stuff. And the thing is, she's the one that volunteered to do it, and I really appreciate for her. She's an amazing VTuber. If you guys want somebody that's really amazing, check out Fifi, right? I'm not gonna say how much she's paying me, but yeah, she's definitely paying me more than other clients, thanks to, you know, not because of the loot thing, right? But just because she voluntarily did it. She offered it. I was like, here's my regular rates, and she said, oh, I'll pay you this much. And I was like, oh, thank you. Oh, I appreciate you. Draws lewd drawings. I don't know why you have a belly like that. Maybe if we did something like this. Yeah. Would you guys pay the lewd tax if you wanted me to draw something lewder for you? Or at least experiment? I'm still thinking about it. I'm weighing over it because like I have a bit of a fear about it too, because like not only like my friends' reactions to it, but also like I heard people getting shadow banned on Twitter really easily for drawing lewd things. But maybe I just don't have to post it on Twitter, you know? Alright, I think this is pretty good. Let's see, how can we color this? I feel like we'll have to use just a dark black. The lewd tax.
Very cool so far.
Yeah. I was gonna go for like, I had a concept. Hey Seal, how are you doing? I had a concept that I wanted to do, but you are less human, so I couldn't do it. So like my concept was something similar to that, but it was gonna be like hands on the head, right? And then there was gonna be like something similar with the hunch pose, right?
97 Lud, you say?
Yeah, and then like you're gonna have fingers pointing at you, right?
Ruins your plans by being monstrous.
I know, but still, I was able to get a similar
Kinda
feel.
rare to see cams posted by artists. Usually it's the client.
Yeah, that's the thing too. Like if the client posted before me, then I'll just retweet them.
Also, how's Mirza Wendigo coming along?
Not yet. I'm going through the list. So Froggy Doubt is almost done. I would have 3 more. So we're getting closer to you. 3 in 1 hour, huh? But yeah, this was my original idea, right? So then you would have like all these hands pointing at you, right? That's what I was thinking of with Doubt, but I was able to get like a similar concept. Except you were like more spider-ish. Okay. Don't really have much ways to distinguish the colors just yet, so I'm just gonna do this. Okay. Lurk. Alright, thank you for lurking. Let's put like multiple layers of this. Kind of weird how much character growth I had. I was talking about it with a friend, right? About how much different I was from starting from stream and how I am now. Like we were looking back at some old clips and old stuff together. And like back when I first streamed, even though I have experience with streaming, I was much more quieter and more meek. And thinking about it too, like I actually went back to the Forbidden channel. Controller disconnected. So I went back to check on my old content, my supreme old content, back when I was like, back when I was in high school and middle school. And I would say I really grown as an entertainer in a way. I'm much more yappy, and I think the thing is, I kind of learned it from my VTuber Oshis because they always yap. They're just like yapping all the time, right? So I have learned a lot.
Silenced for speaking about the original channel.
yeah, I silenced the people who talk about it.
3000.
Oh no, the name was even worse. I had like a couple channels back then, but I didn't interact as much, right? The thing was like, looking back at it and thinking back at it, back then when I streamed, I was just more focused on just gaming, right? I wasn't really focused on just like creating content and creating fun things. Like I would do that every now and then for like special stuff, but I never really like put attention to like making something special like how I'm doing with this. Even then too.
Alan's username was xxx_dark_shadow_killer_xxx.
Me if I was a streamer.
Me if I were a streamer.
Kinda, like it's the most common route, right? And I think it's the thing that most people start off with just that they just start off with gaming, essentially, right? But the thing was like, I think the thing about being a streamer is not being a gamer, in my opinion, but being an entertainer, right? If anything, being a streamer is something akin to being like an actor. Being able to kind of put up a face online, being able to act out a role, something like that, you know? I would equivalent it to it, you know? And I think those are the ones that tend to be the most successful in the field. It's the ones that are able to put themselves out there as something different than what they normally are. Because let's be honest, how often does a person talk to themselves when playing video games? Have you guys ever like played a game and started talking like, yeah, I did it. Oh man, nice shot. Yeah, nice shot. Most people don't talk when they're playing games or even doing art. So I think that's the thing. It's a entertainment skill essentially. And back then I didn't really understand that concept, I guess. And I think it made sense. I was in middle school, I was in high school. I saw like ooh, I want to try this whole streaming thing that everybody else is doing, you know?
I do long.
Do you like, yeah, nice shot, Swordy, you got this. Not to like make fun of it, but I think honestly I do think that's more fun. You're more immersed. That's the thing. I kind of wish I could get that immersed in games. I'm so quiet, I just smile and like nod sometimes in my games, but I love it when I like see people who are playing their games. Like I wish I got that like level of immersion where they're like lifting their controllers and like flying all over the place like this.
Need to get back into streaming, but I need to set everything back up since I had to replace my PC.
You should! I love it when people are really into their games, right? Whenever I see it, I get kind of jealous. Like they're like swinging their controllers or saying, "Oh man, I can't believe that," kind of thing. Like the most I do in like when I'm playing games myself.
I tend to be emotive while playing
Really?
a game.
Like I guess it's more common than I thought. Maybe I'm the weird one, but I'm usually just like smile, chuckle, right? I don't even like in moments with a big success. I don't go like yes and then fist pump. I just go like, ugh. You know, like a sigh. That's it. Like I'm actually really boring if I play a game by myself. The most fun that I feel or I look is when I'm playing a game for stream, and that's because like I don't like to say like I accent it, but I do exaggerate in terms of my reaction to things. And the thing is like I do laugh at moments, but I go like like when something happens. But like I guess it's because like I guess in a way is like acting, you know, because I take that like normal chuckle and I exaggerate the chuckle, you know? Like those are like every reaction I do on stream is authentic, but in real life I would just those would be just like normal like smile or angry face or sad face, right?
Sometimes I'll do F-king finally if I have been at something for a long while, but I'm otherwise entirely silent by myself.
If you guys have any ideas of being a streamer or something, let that be your streamer advice. Try to take what your normal reaction is and stretch it. It's sort of like writing an essay, you know? In an essay, you don't want to just like get your point across really easily and just like in a couple sentences, because you're not going to be able to fill out that word count. You got to take like one sentence and stretch it up to be like 3 sentences, you know? That's how I got all my A's on essays. I took one sentence and I stretched it out to be 3 sentences. I bloated that thing like crazy.
I've had ideas of streaming, but I have Schrodinger's free time.
Yeah, don't do it if you don't have free time, honestly. And I wouldn't say like all my time is free. But wait, what are we listening to? Oh wow, this is really cute. I like the art on this, but it's Black Ray. Let's go to the second trumpet. Like, I've been using my stream time to mostly get things done, and also like using my stream time as a replacement game time, so I could still keep playing game. Next one is Fusion. Here's this one's yours. Do you like it? It's very cute. Next one's Fusion.
Well, I have free time, but it's never consistent.
I get that. That's true.
Very cool.
Yeah. All right. So the thing with the Fusion's design is Fusion has a lot of mask. Like, is often related to mask. So I had an idea about that. Give me a second. Let me go pull up a reference. I have an idea.
Different interpretations is what makes things interesting.
Yeah. Okay. Let's try something like this. Let me go pull up a reference of Fusion actually too. That way I know how to draw their mask. Let me see. Give me a second. I'm scrolling all the way up on the Discord, looking for all these things. Where is Fusion?
Boop, boop, boop.
I tried to play Duet Nights Abyss. Oh, what's Duet Night Abyss again? Is that the MMO? Let me see. I'm trying to find the reference. I know I have one for Fusion here. Oh, here we go. Okay. Alright. There we go. So I have a general idea of what I want to do. Let me see if I can combine some concepts here too. Already the mask itself is its own persona. Alright.
DNA is like Genshin but good, and you can get any character or weapon for completely free.
Oh, that sounds pretty cool. Alright. I wanted the idea of fusion to be like a mime in a way. But like not just like a mime, but it's just like one of those things where it's like multiple different masks, right? Something like where is it? This
Anime
one.
Warframe, but you actually understand where the hell to go.
Oh, wait, what? Okay. I wanted to have like hands, sort of like a tree in a way. And each branch is like a different mask. Let me see. What's the gesture mask look like? Let me see. Gesture mash. Gesture.
Looks like Fusion is dancing XD.
I could see that. Jester. Jester. Jester.
Alan Louise gambled and got the cackle.
Oh my gosh, how do you... Oh, J-E-S-T-R. Wow, I can't remember how to spell Jester for some reason. Oh, no, it's not Drama Mask. Drama Mask is what I'm thinking of. Drama Mask. The one where it's like the smiley face and the sad face. Okay. Dog, don't lick yourself.
The drama masks almost instantly make S-tier character design.
I think so too. My dog's been licking himself a lot, but I think it's just because it's dry. I think I should have bought a humidifier. I need to buy a humidifier. Maybe I would give him a cloak, right? Like the body itself is very thin and like scrawny, but the reality is it's like underneath the cloak. Okay. Let's see if I can get some cloak ideas from some of these. Or maybe a scarf. A scarf might be interesting. Maybe like half a cloak. Okay. Let me think. I like the idea of like a tree, a root. Okay. Because the root of all problems is having too many personalities. Let me see. Do you see the analogous I'm making at this point? It's like a puppet. It's like one that is controlled, not necessarily real, but only defined by the mask that is given, you know? That's essentially the idea I'm going for here. Okay. Give me a second. There we go. Like a marionette. Oh, I'm getting some ideas. A marionette idea. Okay. Chat. They call me Genius Kabumbo. Okay, something like that for the face. What if too, okay, underneath the cloak is not just like a normal cloak, right? But underneath the cloak is a bunch of masks, right? It's like a tree, but then like the mask are the leaves. And they're all the different expressions. Okay. Genius Kajumbo strikes again! What's Kojima up to? I know like Kojima apparently worked on Pokemon ZA, which I found really crazy. I can't believe Kojima actually did had a hand in helping with Pokemon ZA. Okay, the motif has changed. We went from marionette, or from tree to marionette. Sometimes that just be the case. Sometimes you start off with one idea and it changes to another. Fusion's also a streamer, so I think the idea of a marionette fits really well.
Hey, I hope you are doing well.
Hey Axel, how you doing? Having a good day? We're drawing monsters. I'm turning chat into monsters. So we're almost done with our list. We have 3 more people.
Why else would the feet of certain NPCs be fully modeled if it weren't for Kojima?
You're tired? You should get some rest.
Tired, P.
Yeah, that be the case sometimes. I'm a little tired too, but I'm pushing. I'm pushing it. But you should get some rest. You deserve it. There you go. I like though, like how like whenever Kojima shows up in the title or the credit for a game, you know there's something wacky to it. Like Kojima had some sort of weird hand to it. Apparently though, did you guys see? I don't know if you guys follow Pokemon or anything, but did you guys see that there was a reveal of the DLC for the game?
Will.
Yeah, go get some rest. Thank you for jumping in, Astro. Get yourself some rest. But yeah, they revealed some more information about the new Pokemon game, and I'm mixed on it. It looks interesting. Like I like, or not the game, the DLC. It's supposed to be like a roguelike mode focused on donuts and stuff. Honestly, if it was at a lower price, I'd be 100% on it. But I'm gonna wait some more before I actually decide whether I want it or not. Because as it is now, so far it sounds interesting, a roguelike mode. The idea of having Pokemon over level 100, which is a very fun concept that you temporarily go over 100, right? I think that's a really, really fun concept, and I think that's actually really neat. But the thing is, like, the information that we have so far, it feels like there's too little to justify $30 in my opinion. But if they show more things, like things that you could catch and stuff.
Remember that one section where you can walk off the roof? Turns out you can do it 3 times before you are forbidden from walking off.
Oh really?
Smile.
Oh, I should have. But like it didn't help that when I was playing that game, I was literally like late to leave, and it was late night, if I remember correctly. No, it was evening. I don't remember. But I was like, I had to go. I would have done it more if I, if I could. Okay. Some more mask. More mask, please. There you go. This was an interesting concept. I like the idea of this becoming a marionette. Started off as a tree, but we able to be salvaged.
Pokemon lost me after the 3Ds one's
Yeah,
resident sleeper.
I think that's for everyone. Everyone has their own taste on it, but personally, Pokemon is just perfect for me because it's like easy for me to jump in and out of, and I still enjoy it. I can't force anybody else to like it though. I say as I hold you to gunpoint and force you to watch my stream. Watch my Pokemon streams now! Watch my Pokemon streams now! Okay. There we go. I like how this one came out. Okay. The idea of a marionette.
Yeah, the Ds ones had a certain charm.
They
to
did.
them.
Honestly, like I said, the thing is, like, I think people undervalue is the 3DS ones though. Like X and Y, Omega Alpha or Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire and Sun and Moon, they were actually really good games. Maybe not Sun and Moon as much, but Ultra Sun and Moon, Ultra Moon actually did really good. I really like Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. Like, if I had to rate my 3 favorite games, it's Pokemon Gold and Silver, as well as Heart Gold and Silver, but I counted the same thing. Pokemon
Silver
Black.
FTW.
Yeah, that one's really good. Pokemon Black and White 2, that one's actually really good as well. And I would say Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. Those 3 are my top 3 Pokemon games. Funny enough though, I would say ZA is getting up there. I would say it's within the top 10, which interesting enough, I don't know if there's more than 10 Pokemon. Let me like do a quick rating system. Let me think really quick. I say, so I would say number 1 is Gold and Silver. Number 2 would be Black and White 2, right? Number 3 would be Ultra Sun.
There are far more than 10 Pokemons if you count the spin-offs. Love the
I'll
dungeon
count,
ones.
I want to try the mystery dungeon games actually. I'm playing on my Retroid recently, and I'm gonna try some of the mystery dungeons. They seem really fun. I love the roguelike aspect to it, but I just never got around to buying it because, you know, money. Let me think. So Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. If I had to say after Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, I would say next would be like the original Red and Blue. Like those ones, even though they're not the best, they have their own charm that I really appreciate. And then next one, I would say, Ruby. Ruby's been pretty fun, and I find that very memorable. After that, I would say ZA.
Have you
actually
seen the Pokemon Masters X Twitter handle?
I haven't, but I have seen the characters from it. I think ZA and Arceus are probably around this area. Those are really good. After that, I would say
I feel
Sword
a
and
third
Shield.
drawing stream for monsters incoming with all that sidetrack lol.
Well, the thing is, I did pretty well. Look, I drew 4 monsters. Ish. Let's see, Sword and Shield.
The Twitter handle for that game is Pokemon Masters X Smile.
yeah, I remember that. I thought that was hilarious. I remember when it first came out. I do want to get into Master X. The thing is though, it's a gacha game, and you know how it is with gacha game. Is it my top 10? How much is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. After Sword and Shield, I would say... what do I taste? Do we count Pokemon Stadium games? Because if not, then I guess the next one I would say... I'm trying to taste it in my mouth. What would I want to say? I would say black.
Okay, but you need to pull for Iono Alin Laphel.
I have Iono. Actually, I don't have the newest ones like the Halloween one. I'll say black one, black and white one, and then after that, I would say X and Y. That's my top 10 Pokemon games, right? Not including stadiums, of course. I don't think those stadiums would get on top lists. Actually, thinking about it, Stadium Coliseums. Coliseum was fun, and I like the concept of all battles being double battle, but it didn't felt like a Pokemon game, which I think that's a good thing though. But yeah, that's my top 10 Pokemon games, right? So Gold, Black 2, Ultra Sun, the original Red, Ruby, ZA, Arceus, Sword, Black 1, and X and Y. If I had to say, like, if I had to rate my top 10, that's what it would be.
Let's see how it changes when you play Diamond and Pearl.
No, I played Diamond and Pearl, and I would say, like, well, I played Brilliant Diamond and Brilliant Pearl. I haven't played Platinum, though. I don't know if Platinum will change my mind, but based on what I played, I would say it wasn't that strong, personally, in my opinion, right? I don't know what it is about the exploring the land, but it didn't stand out as much as the other ones. I think part of it, too, was, like, it didn't really have as much, like, how should I put it? I don't know.
Platinum is the one people actually like.
I heard I have Platinum actually. I bought Platinum, Heart Gold, and Black and White 1 before the big Pokemon price spike. Like I bought them for $50 each, and now they're $120 each. And the best part is too, I bought it and the buy two get one free.
I thought you hadn't yet. That's why I mentioned it.
Yeah. I played Brilliant Diamond, and I haven't played Platinum though. But I played Brilliant Diamond, I believe, the one I got.
My copy.
Yeah. But I bought my Pokemon games, my Pokemon DS games before the big price spike because GameStop had their buy one get one free sale. So I bought like Pokemon Diamond and Pearl.
Version 2 broke a while ago.
Yeah, dang, that's a shame. Hopefully you can get it repaired. But I bought them like for $50 each, and because it was buy one get one, I got it for basically $100.
Boop, boop.
Oh, I gotta try that. I played in the modern one. It was actually really fun. But yeah, the one game that I don't have in my series...
PC Diamond is so golden, especially for the music.
I do like the music though. The music is really good in the game. Something about the exploration though didn't just stood out to me, but it could be that I came at it really late, right? And I played a lot of later games before I did that one. But who knows with Platinum? But yeah, the one version I didn't get that I really wish I regret not getting is Pokemon Leaf Green. Like, oh my gosh, do you see the prices on those games? Like, I want a real copy myself, but they're $120 or $160. Back then, I saw it like for like $60, and I said, wow, that's expensive. But $120, I regret it so much not buying it. Like, I have still my original copy of Ruby, and it's really nice, but I would like at least to play it through Fire Red in a real version. That's not in a, you know, I know I could get in other ways. In fact, I am playing it in other ways right now just so I could actually play for the first time. But outside that, like, I really wish I had the real copy itself. I also want to play Pokemon XD. XD! The Coliseum. I played original Coliseum, and that one was real fun, but I never played XD. Because I didn't know XD actually existed. So I never saved up money to buy it.
Through totally legal non-pirating ways, I'm sure.
Yeah, but I'm gonna play XD soon on my retro console one day. But yeah, I love the thing I really like, and I found some interesting ROM hacks. I've been getting into Pokemon ROM hacks, right? So I've been like I found some interesting ROM hacks where it forces all the battles to be double battles, which I think is really cool. Like, I really like the idea of double battles and how like it changes things up. I wish there was like a mode in standard Pokemon game that does that. Alright, that's another one down. Fusion's done. Next one's Fenner. Okay, let me go pull up a Fenner design or Fenner reference. Let's see. I'm being lazy. I have the body pillows. I'm pulling up body pillow Fenner. Okay. So I have a mixed conception of it, right? Or I have a mixed idea of what I want to do with Fenner. Well, I have two ideas, but I think I'll go with the first idea I have. Because Fenner doesn't have any particular thing that they want. Okay. Okay. I like how though Fenner might be very cute still. Just because the large lab coat. Okay. A baby crying outside. Do you guys hear that? Okay. Have you guys ever heard of like Pokemon MMOs? Like I know there's like Poke MMO, right? Which I thought like would be a fun thing to do for one of the community days, where we do maybe a race and we all play Poke MMO. But that one requires setup, right?
Cuteness increases with the lab coat, Alan Louise.
Yeah, big oversized lab coats tend to do that. But I also tried one that's called Pokemon Revolution, which I found interesting. But the problem was it wasn't as well developed as Poke MMO. Okay. The thing though, your name is Fenner, and you know what a Fenner is? It's also a wolf. Okay. So it's like, I want to make it so like a werewolf oversized design. Right? Okay, something like this. We've been drawing a lot of like foxes too. Wait, actually no, this is just the second one. Okay. Something like this. It's like an experiment that gone wrong, right? And then you'll have like green liquid coming out of your mouth, right? You're like a corrosion like Fenner, right? Fenner's a wolf, right? Where did the terminology Fenner come from? Is that like a Viking word? You're a furry! Furry achieved.
Norse mythology, yeah.
Ah.
Norse mythology.
Ah, thank you. I'm so glad my chat is so smart. I think that's the best part about having a chat, is that you guys are smarter than I am. So if I ask a question, you guys know the answer.
Ear bleed middle.
We're gonna give you like a little furry chest too, to hide your booba, your lack of booba. Actually, no. I think it was better naked. There you go. Maybe we should like give some rips in your lab coat to show that you're ripping apart yourself. Okay.
We're smart.
Yeah. Okay. Quick chat. Answer me this question. What's 5 times 5? Quick. Quicker. Come on, you guys can do it.
25.
Wow. Whoa.
Syntax error.
Whoa. Holy crap. The fact that you know how to spell syntax error, guys. Genius. Genius Chatimbo. Chatinos. Copyrighted. Can't say Chatinos on chat. Okay. Now the question is like, do you have a human body underneath all this coat? Or do you have a wolf body? That's the strong dingers, the strong diggers, the strong
sheepy nose
ringers. What do we call it? How do you pronounce that word? Strogeners. The strogeners situation. In fact, we'll give you a skirt too.
Schrodinger.
Stroldinger. Strong. Yes, it's that. The Strongdinger's wolf concept. Are you a wolf? Thank you. The scrawl. The hack slinging slasher.
Schrodinger.
Schrodinger. That's such a very uncommon word for me to say that I will never learn it. Okay. But yeah, does Fenner actually mean the Norse?
It's Germanic, I think.
Oh, really? I didn't know that. Well, I mean, it's it's been named after Strongdinger himself. So I think he was German. But yeah, does Fenner actually mean wolf? Is that what a wolf actually is? What if it's not actually a wolf? Oh. There you go.
SCH is Germanic typically, yes.
Ah, like Schwartz.
Fenrir is a big monster wolf in Norse mythos.
Gotcha, perfect. Then we gotta give you a big monster nose, right? Okay, that didn't work out the way I wanted to. There you go. Okay, we gotta exaggerate some of these like features.
He be sniffing far.
Yeah. Yeah, he's sniffing. Okay, we give it ears. Maybe you have like one ear, right? And maybe you have like a tag on you already, right? Because this is because you already transformed before. So they tag you to make sure that they understand who you are. Okay. You're like Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, right? At night, you see a moon and you're like, awooga. Okay. There you go. That's a pretty good one. A little small though. There you go. Like the big bad wolf. Ah, woo. Can we get some woos in chat? Where's my Momiji no awooing allowed? Momiji no awoo. This is some like old ancient
Awoo.
Thank you. This is some ancient, what's it called, Toho meme. No awoos, Momiji. No awooing allowed. I miss Toho. I need to get back into Toho. That ancient Toho scripture says no awoos. Okay. And let's just do some simple colors. Sometimes I feel really old, guys. I won't lie.
Working on the redesign I've mentioned.
Ooh.
I tend to get inspiration when watching you, oddly enough.
That's a thing too. Like if you ever need inspiration, just watch another artist. Watching them makes you like feel inspired because you get to see what they do and what kind of way they approach things. And that just inspires you more to try to do your best with your own stuff, you know? Sometimes like I would watch Ina, right? Some of old Ina's videos just to get inspired to do things because the way Ina approaches things, right? Same with Mint. Like if I need to feel very motivated about doing projects and stuff, I see some of Mint's old projects and it just inspires me to like try harder as a streamer, you know? Okay. And we'll give you your gray hair. And you have brown ears.
Yeah, but it's more fun to yap at someone in a delayed fashion than to watch a video.
That's true. I don't ever yap. So I've lurked. You know, I'm just like Naveen. Like when like I know I said this before when I was playing Pokemon and ZA, but I'm 100% like Naveen. I don't participate in the community stuff with VTubers and stuff, but I show my support to my Oshis, right? And I'm a deep Oshi or a deep fan of my VTubers. Okay, maybe not as deep as Naveen. Naveen was like a big simp. I'm a very surface level simp. No, I'm like that. I don't participate in the community, but I still show my expressed like support, you know? And just like Naveen, I like to do commissions and drawings for my Oshi as a way to show my support. Just like how Naveen makes clothes for his Oshis. There you go. That's Fenner. That's right. That's Fenner. That's pretty good. Fenner complete. Alright, so we need 2 more. Or 1 more, actually. Technically, Swordy's on the list, so technically that's 2, actually. Oh, I should have asked Astro if she wanted 1, too. Alright, Seal Wendigo. What does a Wendigo look like, though? Oh, it's funny. Ooh. What does a seal look like? Seal, seal, seal. What? Why did I type seal and it come up with a musician? Okay, let's see if we can like connect these 2 aspects. Find a reason to sing. All right, there we go. Let's see if we combine the aspect of a seal and a Wendigo. Unless does seal have a reference that they want me to use? Let me take a look. Does seal have a reference?
Boop, boop, boop.
The first thing I think of when Arknight ones, the first one I think about is Digimon. Like in Digimon, there's Wendigomon. And the thing is, in the English version, they didn't call it Wendigomon. They called it Kokomon. I remember it was called Kokomon. But funny enough, in like one of the games I saw, like Wendigomon actually eats people. So like he eats his trainer, or she. I don't know if it was a he or she, but basically it eats his trainer.
Buck, what did I miss?
You missed you. Look, I drew you. You had like this marionette puppeteer going on with your drama mask and your cloak of mask. Let me see. I'm trying to find a reference for seal. If seal has a reference, but if not, then I'm just gonna do a seal combined with a Wendigo. Let me see. I don't think there is anything. I'm looking at it. I'm scrolling up, trying to see if there's any pictures posted by them, but I don't think there's any picture they posted. Nope, nope, nope. Orphe, Rainbow. Nope. Okay. Then I'm just gonna have to do my own thing. Just have to trust my own guts. Trust your gut, Snake. Let's see. So I need a reference for a Wendigo. Wendigos often just seem to have like,
wowza, that's really good. I might turn it into a PFP tilde.
Yeah, it's kind of messy, but yeah, if you want to, I'm gonna send it to everybody. I'm gonna send everyone their individual pictures. But it isn't like technically a finished drawing. Okay, for some reason, why do Wendigos often associate with deer heads? Is there a reason for it? Okay. The question is, how can I implement a seal into this? I was thinking about making it like really chunky. But I think the thing that makes a Wendigoon the Wendigoon.
Probably to do with their mythos, but I'd that much about them.
I know like the whole thing with like Wendigos is that they're often associated with like cannibalism. Like you become a Wendigoon by cannibalism. Hey, how are you doing, 3Cat? Look, 3Cat, I drew you. Can only pop in AFK. Wait, before you go, I drew you. They're symbolic of greed and stuff. See, 3 cats. See, they're stitched onto a person. There's a person underneath all that. That's me? Yeah, 3 cats. And I made it so it's like a puppet, but then you have like, you're being controlled by something deeper, right? You're the puppet to the puppet. You love it? It's so cute? Yeah! I don't know if cute's the word I would use for it. What if we have like, it's scary. What if it's like a hybrid, right? So the Wendigo actually has a seal coming out of it. Let me see. What does a seal look like? It looks like something I shouldn't say. Maybe it's like a chimera. Gotta go, right? Take care.
From the bathroom.
Welcome back. I'm trying to come up with a concept for you, Seal. Let's see. Because I got the Wendigoon idea down, but the problem is trying to come up with the seal aspect. Don't get whooping cough. Oh no, I'm getting sick, guys. I feel it. Maybe I should complete the Wendigoon part. Okay.
Make it a Wendigo with a seal bottom half.
That's a possibility. I was thinking of that, but I'm trying to think of like how could that work while still being intimidating. Seals are like very non-intimidating just by the sheer fact of how they look. They look too cute. You're like a mermaid. That was like my initial idea, but just thinking about like this, like the chunkiness of it just makes you too cute. It's like a mermaid tail. So I was trying to figure out like if there's another creepier way I could implement a seal. Maybe something like this.
It'd be similar to my star sign, Capricorn.
Capricorn? Oh, what if we did something like this, right? And then we give you like the seal, the dumpy of a seal. Let me think. I'm weighing over it. Trying to see if I could get a feel for it. My other option was just making you chunky.
Seal
ass, yeah. My other option was just to make you chunky. Let me see. But that goes against that whole idea of a Wendigoon. But maybe that could work. Right? In fact, maybe if we give you the seal head right here. Right?
It's scarier than adding a Wendigo mask to a seal XD.
No, I could probably make that work. Do seals have sharp teeth?
Imagine a famished seal.
Okay. After years of eating other seals, this seal's gotten wizened up. Oh, and then what if we made it so like you're stitched together, right?
Seals do have sharp teeth.
Gotcha.
Teeth.
Okay. Okay, we can make it so like it's like a stitched together amalgamation, right? Maybe you have your flipper still.
Ooh, yeah, stitching.
And then like you got grafted with these arms, right? Like these aren't really your real arms, but because it's like grafted onto you, you can't help but have to use them, right? And that's why they like
make
flop.
It as edgy as possible.
Edgier, huh? They flop around essentially. And they're not even like real arms. You essentially just swing them around and the claws are just so sharp that they're able to cut things despite them not actually having like actual limb control. It's just a way for you to actually do things, you know? Okay.
Yeah.
And then to make it like scarier.
I have to go to sleep now.
Right.
Early morning. Have a good one.
Yeah, go get some rest. Thank you for coming in. Have a good night. Enjoy your day. Okay.
Boop boop boop.
Sounds like they just slap.
Foggy_Bunwich GN.
Okay. And you still have like your other half of the seal, right? You're still like a seal. The problem is like you've been grafted to be a Wendigoon. Wendigoon, I say. Okay, yeah, there we go. This is like a good mixed concept. Grafting always works. If you don't know what to do, just graft a bunch of body parts on you.
Wendigoona.
And the thing is, you don't even like walk. You just like the penguin. You slide around, right? You just have all these limbs, but they're excess. You're a science experiment gone wrong. You were forced to be feeding other seals.
When I gone.
When I got. Okay. There we go. See, I was able to make something. Oh, and then you have like this sinister smile on you.
I just stumble around like Chris Deltarune without the soul.
Yeah, but the thing is you're very dangerous because you have no control. Let's give you a humpback, right? That's where your fat is stored, you know? Like a camel that stores the fat on the back. I'm giving you a humpback just because it looks creepier that way. Oh, we should give you like a bunch of bumps too. Yeah, that's gross. Oh, that's super gross.
Shambling angry corpse.
Oh, this seal's like ready to pop like a balloon. It's full of like pimples and cysts. Oh, that's gross. Oh, I'm gonna vomit. That's where the baby seals come out. The baby seals come out of the pimples. It's just like in real life.
Oh hey, it's like my old face.
Yeah, we're all pimply. Once you never stop growing pimples. Okay, there we go. Alright, I think that's a good design. So we gotta like give you hybrid colors. Alright, I'm thinking like the arms and such could be red, right? Because they're not really technically like part of your body. They were just like
Pimple Max
made, right? Pimple Max, let's go. Okay, we'll give it like a red aesthetic kind of thing. They're not necessarily part of your body, and they're just kind of like made from other things, like organisms. But they're not like actually a real organism. It's like a bunch of not missile.
Yeah, make them red like exposed muscle.
Yeah, they're like muscle tendons extracted from other creatures to make these parts, right? Okay. The only thing that is real is probably going to be like the feet.
Nothing there from Project Moon.
Yeah. Let's give you like human feet too, because like the thing is you're part human, right? Maybe you use some human bones. I don't know. But there's like some semblance of human skin left on it. Hello. Hello. Oh yeah, like nothing there. You're right. That is like nothing there. Hello. It's me, your Duke. Maya he, Maya who, Maya ha, Maya ha.
Goodbye.
I was actually reading up about the lore of that monster. It's very interesting. Like how technically it's trying to become human, so that's why it keeps saying hello and stuff. Trying to pretend it's human.
Alin just wants to draw human feet, Alan Louise.
You're right. You caught me, Alin Laphel. You know what? I don't know if you guys noticed it with the Inktuber stuff. Like halfway through, I was trying to draw more feet because I realized that you can't just put everybody in socks. And I thought it would be a good try to practice my feet drawing. Okay. There you go. Look at you. So precious.
I noticed most people had socks XD.
Yeah, I drew a lot of people with socks, but I was trying to like draw feet. But I was thinking like, is feet too sexual? Like
the I love you still makes me so uncomfortable smile.
Yeah, I remember that. But I did know like if me drawing feet on people would be too considered sexual. That's why I was like hesitant about it. So I try to avoid it because I know like some people reach out to me and say, hey, can you not like sexualize me in the Dakimakura? So that's why I had to like consider like what's considered sexualization. Like people I'm more closer with, I was okay with drawing feet for. Feet. Okay. There you go. How do you like your seal? Your seal Wendigoon. He's Wendigooning all over the place. There you go. That looks pretty fun. I like that. Alright. We have 10 minutes left.
I feel like the lore around the Wendigoona is about hearing cackling in the woods by the seashore. Well, it depends on how well you draw them.
That's true, I guess. I was trying my best to draw them, like, actually learn a method.
Hell yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, we managed to figure out the seal situation. Alright. Well, we have time to draw one more. We'll draw Swordy then.
Just so you know, Wendigoon is a YouTuber already, smile.
Is he? Is he a pretty cool guy, or does he like the Wendigoon all over the place? Okay.
At Grimoire
I feel like I have like 2 foxes, technically. Let me see. What if we do also... I got an idea. Okay. Give me a second. Try to like figure this out. Because swordy often is associated with foxes. Should we draw another fox? Oh, what if it's not like a fox?
He's a really
human?
popular horror YouTuber.
Oh, sort of like manly badass hero? I like manly badass hero stuff. Okay. We'll give you like a fox head, right? Okay. Let me think. And then, trying to think of aspects of the swordy characters.
Alin should totally collab with Manly.
You know what? I would love to do that because he could carry me through the scary games, you know? He would definitely carry me through the scary games, and I don't have to worry about being scared. Okay. Let me think. I was going to go for like a shrine maiden kind of look. Let me see. What's it called? Let me see.
From what I can tell, he's more of the lore voiceover while the game is being played in the background type YouTuber.
Oh, that's pretty cool. I like those kind of videos. Alright. We're gonna go for a shrine maiden look. As soon as I thought foxes and the fact that like the thing looks like a mask, I like the idea of like a shrine maiden look.
Boop boop boop.
Okay, but then we gotta have it like hunched over. You can't make something scary without having it hunched over in a way, you know?
Yo, is that Saroba?
Saroba? What's Saroba? This one's swordy. I'm just trying to figure out like a general feel for it. And because if we're going for the shrine maiden look, then we should give swordy a shrine staff, right?
From Undertale Yellow.
I haven't played Undertale Yellow. I haven't played anything Undertale outside the games. But if it is, then I believe it. Okay. Let me see. Shrine Maidens? What do Shrine Maidens look like? Shrine Maidens have really big sleeves. Okay. Is that Miko? That's Miko from, what's it called? Kaguya-sama. Okay. So another big sleeve creation. Okay. And I want to make it so like this rope thing that's normally found in like the shrines look like it's tied around your neck. Right? As if it's strangling you. And then like, I know like oftentimes there's like there's association with bells in the fox or the shrine maiden stuff. We could put like a little bell on it, right? Alright. I wanted to make it look like a noose, but I think it'll be too much if it looks like a noose. Maybe we could have the rope hanging to the side though. Maybe this side? Right? That's the way it's implied that it's tied around your neck. Right? And then we should give you your foxtails.
Use the bell as a bludgeoning weapon XD.
Oh, we could do that. Yeah, I like the idea. Alright. She's like dragging around a big old bell. Let's see. Let me look up a reference. There it is. In fact, what if the rope is tied to the bell, right? She's dragging around the bell with her neck. Right? Let me go. Okay. So it's like tied to a bell that she's bringing around, and she swings it around, right? When she twists her head, it causes the bell to fling around and hit things. Okay. I don't know, there's a lot of things going on actually, because I'm going to draw the tails. Maybe not, maybe not. We'll make the bell back to small. Let's make the bell small. I'm thinking about like the tails that I'm going to draw, and I think it might be a little much. I think like thinking about it, that might be a little bit much details. Okay. It's like this way. I don't remember jerk run or shrine outfits. Oh, but I could. No. That's gonna be too much too. Maybe it could be like subtle, but it's like you have little fox hands that are grafted into your hands as well. It's like the Silent Hill game. I haven't played the new Silent Hill game, but I saw some gameplay footage of it, and there was like apparently some like fox grafting going on. Okay. Alright, then we add like the tail. Right? We should have like the thing though, the tail's like bloody, right? Because it's not really part of Swordy, right? Okay. Should have it higher because that's not, the tail would go against the butt. And the thing is like, it's not really a real tail, so it's like dragging on the ground essentially. Right? And we'll have to like draw, like have a lot of blood coming from everything. Because like, essentially these are not part of Swordy. They're grafted. They're grafted. They're grafted, chat. Say it with me. Grafted. Okay. I'm feeling it. Okay. And then we'll have like something like this. Oh, what if we give feet paws too? Right? Like, it's not real. It's grafted. Hey, Yon! You just woke up to say hi. Hey! Welcome, welcome. We're still drawing monsters. I feel like Swordy needs to be more hunched over. He needs to have the gamer pose. Swordy's a grandmaster in video games, so we need to go with the gamer pose. Where is my anchor? Man, it's hard for me to spot the anchor. Okay. Has to be like gamer posing. There you go. He has to be shrimping. How can you say you're a gamer if you're not shrimp? Okay. Thank you. You have a good day, Yon. Okay. Something like this. Let's raise that up a little.
Alin making Swordy drawing just to dunk on the XD.
What? That's a compliment! I said he was a gamer! He's Grandmaster! Is that not a compliment? Do people not like being called a Grandmaster? Okay. Your hair's out of Fritz right now. Back in my day, people loved it when you called him Grandmaster. You're like, oh man, I'm so flattered, teehee. People like to be called Sweaty Gamer. Okay. It's a lot. I was tired seeing... I thought I've seen yesterday's stream, but I was tired. Yeah, don't force yourself, guys. Like I said, don't ever force yourself to see a stream or catch it. It's gonna be in the VOD after all. Okay. Should give you like a little ribbon too. That's cute. We're not going for cute though. Okay. Do something like this. So this is the... Let's give it like a staler look. And the fox that he pulled from is like, well, let's make it an orange fox. I was gonna make it pink, but I think the orange will stand out more so you can see some of the parts better. Hey, hi Fenner. Hi Fenner. And the thing is too, you're still human, right? So you're still mostly human.
Hail, I won.
Okay. And as for the rope, it should be like this musky combination of whites.
Hashtag no to furry FRFR.
I don't know about that, Swordy. Hashtag. Hashtag probably. Hashtag. I'm forcing it on you. Give me a second. I need to find like your hair color. I'm just gonna like improvise. Wait, no, I have a tuber drawing of you. That's right. I could be lazy and pull that up. There you go. All right. You know what's funny? I was thinking about like adding your tails to this one, but yeah, I didn't end up adding the tails. There you go. You became one with the foxes, you know?
At Swordy97 you are now a furry. Do not resist the change.
Yeah, do not resist the change. Oh, you know what would be funny? if we made your ears even bigger, despite you having like already ears. Boom. There you go. Where did the bell go? I think I accidentally poked the bell out of existence. Okay. Hi, Graham. Yeah. You know what? It's not so bad. I need to start drawing. I need to get better at drawing furry art. I drew another furry in one of the thumbnails I did. So, I need to get better at drawing furries. I need to lap up that furry commission money. I think it's fun though.
Hi, I won.
It's interesting actually. Ever since I started drawing more furries, I'm starting to learn more about animals. I'm touching into my deeper animal side. Alright, now that we got all those aspects, we need to add the blood, you know? Like the blood dripping from the mask, right? Because you grafted it onto you. This is all basically just like foxes, like actual fox stuff. So let's put the blood on top of the hands as well. And you're also dripping blood from underneath your pants because you basically removed your own legs and you turned it into fox legs, right? Oh, and the tail too. The tail too. You were so ingrained with your fox side, you had to become the fox, right? You couldn't deal with the fact that you were not a real fox. Those are fake, detachable ears. All right, I think this one's good. We should add more blood everywhere. Like a yandere. Oh, we should put blood on your thing. There you go. It's kind of like an axe now. I'm fine with that. Alright, we got everyone done. That's every single volunteer. That leads to... How many did we finish today? How many do we have in total? 5, 10, 15. We did 15 volunteers. I want to say thank you guys for volunteering. I hope you guys appreciated the second Inktuber. Like, this was supposed to be the Inktuber that we were supposed to do this year, but I drew everyone on body pillows instead because we voted on it. The vote.
Now yourself smile.
I already did. Oh, I didn't do it, but Snivy did it for me. Snivy's so amazing. She, after I gave her monster, she was like, I'm gonna draw you as a monster. And she did. So I don't even need to draw me as a monster. Snivy did an amazing job. Be sure to follow Snivy. Let me shout her out. Going to sleep again. Alright, take care, Yon. Thank you for jumping in really quick, but you should get some rest. Shout out Snivy. 444. Check out Snivy.
Cheap Wendigo.
Yeah, I love the way it came out. It looks so good. She's better at it than I am. She's good at it. Wow. Snivy also has a good range on her art skills too. But yeah, these are all of them. Let's go over the ones we did tonight. So we got 3 cats, right? You can tell because there's 3 cats. We got Grimoire, the harpy, with a cute skirt. We got Froggy, right, for Doubt. We have Fusion. Want to see it? Aw, I appreciate it. We got Fenner. We got Seal. And then we have Swordy, right? Last second Swordy added. But we were able to fit him in. Alright, thank you guys for coming. I'll post these onto the Discord, right? And I'm gonna call it here, right? It was fun. Oh, we're in an ad break? Oh, that's disgusting. Ew, money. Looks great. Thank you. You look great. Hehe. Pero. Is there anybody ever like ready?
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you guys for all. Like, this was part of this was supposed to be for giving back to you guys. So I hope you guys had fun with this too. You know, I hope you guys had as much fun as I did with it. Okay. Let's see who we could raid. All right, we're raiding Tao, right? Kicks down door and roars like a monster. Alin was evil and turned all of us sheepies into anomalies, each more deadlier than the last. Oh wait, I should put names. I should put the names. Oh crap. Oh well, it's too late. Because usually Tao asks to see my drawings. It's too late for me to put it there. Maybe I'll like, if I move this aside, there you go. There you go. Smart, genius, Kojimbo.
You mean abnormalities?
I like to say it. The thing is,
I
abnormalities
was
is
gonna work on stuff for your map today, but I'll work on it tomorrow.
thank you, I
since
appreciate
it's
it.
late.
Abnormalities is the lobotomy term. Normally it's called anomalies. So if I say abnormalities, people will get a different idea than anomalies. You know, anomalies is the more common one. Oh. Sheepies, roar, and raid. All right, thank you guys for coming. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream as much as I
Kicks
did.
outdoor and roars like a monster. Alin was evil and turned all of us sheepies into anomalies, each more deadlier than the last.
All right, thank you guys for coming.
Sheepies roar and raid.
Ignore it. Bye. Have a good one. Take care. See you later. See ya. Good night. Have a good night. Bye. Bye. Bye.